Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Jeffrey Lazarus, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls on the Gaming Vector. If you remember in the last episode, we tore our way through Demon Ruins rather quickly, downed 3 bosses, got the orange charred ring so that now we can walk in lava with relatively little effect to us, and we are going to make our way towards Gwyn's next compatriot. Now, one thing of note, this is by far the most hated boss in this game, and it's not because the boss is terribly difficult or anything like that. It's just the boss is cheap, poorly designed, and pretty much any Dark Souls veteran will tell you, yeah, worst boss fight in the game. And you're going to see it very soon. But first, we make our way into the city of Lost Izalith. That is right, we're going after the Witch of Izalith, and we're going to encounter the last of her Daughters of Chaos in this episode as well. So you can see we're just... Oh, shh. Ah, damn camera. Well, we'll just run her around, I guess. Okay. Slightly better. So we're going to follow these routes for the most part. Pillage this corpse, and as you can see, there are lots and lots of the back half of undead dragons down here wandering around in the lava. They're not really wandering, they're just kind of standing. Now, these guys, you got to be pretty close to aggro them, but once you do, like, it kind of becomes a chain reaction, and we don't really want that. So we're going to try and avoid as many of them as possible as we make our run to our next bonfire. Through the lava and over here. Luckily, all the lava down here is, like, ankle deep, so you'll be fine running through here. Just keep along most of these branches, and you should be fine. Now you can see there's a branch over there and a building. That's where we're headed to next, so just straight across the lava. We will pick up this item on our way past, which is another soul consumable. And then as we make our way up to this building, we're going to see that one of these little dragon statues is going to come to life. Not a problem, just cut him down. And then we're going to carefully make our way around the outside of this building. And we should find... Wait, is this the... No. Uh-oh. I've aggroed one of the giant dragon butts. Yes, we'll find a treasure chest. And inside said treasure chest... Oh, jeez! I aggroed... Where did you come from, you little bugger? Get out of here. Interrupting me and shit. What's wrong with you? Inside the chest, we will find the soul of a great hero. And now we need to find our next location that we want to run to. Oh boy, yeah, he's mad. So we're going to run back over here, jump down onto this ledge, and then make our way up that branch. And that should be the only one of those guys that we aggro. And once we get far enough up here, he really won't be able to do anything to us anyway. So we're just going to haul ass up onto this broken bridge. Calm down there. Now, if you really want to kill all these guys, this is the place to do it from. Get you a bow, get you a bunch of arrows, and just take them out from up here. Man, I don't like that he's still aggroed on me. That's not cool. So from here, we're going to need to drop off the edge of the bridge, and we will find an illusory wall that will lead us to a hidden bonfire. And this is the bonfire that is going to lead us towards our next boss, formerly the Witch of Izalith, now known as the Bed of Chaos. So we're going to go ahead and do an equipment repair again. As you can see, our gear is taking a fairly substantial amount of damage, all things considered. And the other thing I want to do is go ahead and use one more humanity so that we can kindle this bonfire. Now, I usually kindle this bonfire, even though I find that 10 Estus flasks don't really help with this boss fight. On your first run there, it can be helpful getting through the area. So there, now we are at 10 Estus flasks. We're going to leave here and head straight out and over to that ruined tower. And once we get into this kind of broken tower, we're going to find another branch that we can run up. Whoop. And we're just going to follow this up over the wall and then down again. And we're going to be doing a lot of running through this area because I've done this area so many times that it's just tedious at this point to fight all of these enemies when you really don't have to, like, at all. So we got these dragon statues. You know, they want to start some nonsense, so we're just going to run past them. Now I am going to stop and kill this one and any of the others that are still right on my tail. You want to fight? Let's do it. And I will only do that on my first run through because there is actually an item hidden back here and I didn't want to deal with trying to pick that up and deal with them at the same time. Now, right up ahead, we're going to encounter a new enemy. That pulsating blob of nastiness at the top of the stairs is a Chaos Eater. And those guys are pretty nasty, but there's only a few of them, and I tend to just ditch this one immediately. Run through the building, and he will not follow. As far as I remember. Yeah, see, he gets stuck in the doorway. He can't get through there. And now, we're going to break out our fire because we're going to encounter the fifth Daughter of Chaos at the top of these stairs. And this Daughter of Chaos has gone mad and is protecting her mother. And she is going to use lots of Chaos Pyromancies. Also, apparently Knight Kirk will invade here. So if you remember the last episode, I talked about Knight Kirk. Yeah, he invades here as well. This is typically the third place you would fight him. Oh, that's going to make for a rough fight if I got to deal with both of these guys. All right, Kirk, I don't like you. Get away from me. Oh, that did a lot of damage. All right. Trying to deal with both of them at once is not going to be a fruitful venture, I feel. Ah, there. Okay, Kirk's down. Oh, get away. That's Fire Tempest. Oh, and she killed me. Shit. I was not prepared for Kirk to invade as well. That was my own fault. Also, kind of forgot using Pyromancy against her. Not really a great idea. I don't know why I thought that would work. So, luckily, Kirk will not invade again. Unluckily, we didn't pick up his drop there, which was really just kind of a... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and run back, I suppose. We'll go ahead and run back on camera. It's not that far. But, you know, you kill Kirk there and you get, I think, some humanity and some souls. But that's typically the third place you would encounter him. Happened to be the first place we encountered him on this playthrough because I didn't bother to deal with him in the other two places, and I kind of forgot about him, honestly. So we'll make our run back through this portion of Lost Izalith. Sad thing is, we were quite literally, like, at the boss door. So just make a break past all the dragon statues again, and then up the stairs and past the Chaos Eater again, and then we have to deal with the Daughter of Chaos again. Now you notice she was using a lot of pyromancies that we haven't actually used or seen, such as, I think it's Chaos Fire Tempest, Chaos Fireball, and it's either Fire Whip or Chaos Fire Whip, I can't remember which one. But yeah, she uses a lot of Chaos Pyromancies, some of which we haven't seen. Now when she does that move, that's how you know she's going for the Tempest. So you just want to back out of the range of it, and then make sure not to step in the lava. That, obviously, Chaos Fireball, where she draws back like she's going to throw a Fireball. And that's the Fire Whip. I need to get closer. Backstab. Get away. Let's heal up real quick. No Tempest for you. So now we've killed her, we'll actually get the Izalith Catalyst. So another Sorcerer's Catalyst. A little strange that a Pyromancer wouldn't drop a Pyromancy Flame, but it actually fits in with the lore of the world, because Pyromancers, specifically these Daughters of Chaos, used to be Fire Sorcerers, and Fire Sorcery is a lost art. But Pyromancy is not. So now we have found the fog door, and I hope you guys are prepared for a death montage, because that's probably what you're going to get here. Yeah, hold on. I have to leave a message. I must leave a message. No, not rate message. Damn it. Imminent sorrow. Very appropriate. So, let's go ahead and take our slide down here, and we will meet the Witch of Izalith, who has since been turned into the Bed of Chaos. Now, at this range, she can't really do much yet. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm trying to remember which side I need to go to first. We're going to go this side first, I think. So right now, all she really has is, you just saw a glimpse of it there. She's got a little swipe attack. Stay near the outside of the arena and you can avoid that. And then we just need to get inside of this orb, and we are going to cut one of her shackles loose. Now, these two shackles were put in place when she, in creating the Bed of Chaos, I believe consumed two of her own daughters as well. So these are the last two Daughters of Chaos, are the shackles, as well as what is left of the Witch of Izalith as the Bed of Chaos itself. And now this is where the fight gets to be a real pain in the ass. Because when we get back out here, things are going to start falling apart. Ow, and she just whacked me. Oh, you did not just actually... Oh my lord. And we are back to make another attempt at the Bed of Chaos. Now, one good thing about this boss, if you remember during our last death, we destroyed the orb on the right-hand side, on our right-hand side. It is still destroyed. But she's also going to continue to destroy the floor around us as we move throughout the arena. So if we hang to this outside edge, we should be able to find a jump across. Oh! Son of a bitch! Don't do that again. Oh, I didn't make it. Shit. And attempt number 3 on the Bed of Chaos. So, once again, we're just going to make a break for the left side orb and hopefully not miss the jump. Now, I'm not 100% sure, actually, if that was the right jump that I was supposed to take. But it seemed like it should have worked, so... Oh, wait. I vaguely remember seeing this. I really hate this boss. Jump. And fall again. God damn it. Alright, attempt number 4. Let's do this. Oh, and hopefully we don't fall off a ledge again. See, that's the real problem with this boss, is it's not the attack patterns that kill you, it's the giant holes in the floor that end up getting you killed. Now I think... Oh, can I do... Oh, man. I could try and run the inside path, but that's going to get me killed. Jeez. I feel like that is a makeable jump. You know what? We're going to try it because we don't have any other choices. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're in. And we just roll through here. Get out of the way. Cut it. Kill it. There we are. Okay. So that's the second orb down. It only took us 4 tries, because, yeah. As you can see, not the best designed boss. I feel like, and I'm pretty sure this has been confirmed, this is part of the game that they had to rush at the end to get finished, because... deadlines and time constraints and so on and so forth, and that's why this boss is really kind of ill-conceived and doesn't work that well. Also, now we have to be wary because now she will have added a firestorm spell to her attacks. Balls. And this should hopefully be our final attempt at the Bed of Chaos. Now that we've destroyed the 2 orbs, we just need to get to the center, while avoiding as many of her attacks as possible. If we do actually manage to make it into the center of the Bed of Chaos, then we should be okay. Now what we're going to want to do is just slightly off-center, we're going to want to run straight at this thing. Oh, yes! Drop onto that tree branch and just run underneath. And keep moving. Because as you see, she starts doing that Fire Tempest. And once we get down here in the center, just kill what's left of the Witch of Izalith, this mutated bug creature. And we get a Lord Soul, some humanity, and a bonfire, which is good, because warping from this bonfire is really the only way out of here. I will go ahead and level up again. And now we are going to... Oh, I should have saved some of those souls. Bollocks. Now we're going to warp out of here back to... Which bonfire was it? Dang, we'd have to go... Yeah, Daughter of Chaos. And we're going to have a bit of a run ahead of us. But we need to actually get back down here because we still have a little bit of unfinished business in Lost Izalith. And once we complete this, we should be able to end the episode, be done with Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith, and I can move on to a couple parts of the game that I actually like substantially more. So we're just going to take... Actually, let me check on something before we do this. No, no, it's not here. Never mind. Sorry, I got confused about where I was at in relation to where I was, and yeah. Ignore it. So we're going to take our elevator back down into the Demon Ruins. We're going to head back. Basically, we're heading all the way back over towards towards the Bed of Chaos. That's not the right way. That's not the right way. Just try every direction until you find the right one. That's not the right way. God damn it. I always get turned around on that elevator. And I'm actually going to try this, and we will see if it works now or not. I believe it will. Interesting. Nope, we have to come at it from the other angle. Alright, fair enough. So if you notice those little bug creatures, they weren't actually attacking, but went ahead and killed them anyway for the souls, and because we'll want to kill as many of those as possible, because one of them, a specific one of them, is going to drop an item that is going to become very useful for one of the next areas we're going to go to. But for now, we're going to run back through the Demon Fire Sage room as quickly as possible. Make our way down these stairs, and you'll see we're actually going to make our way back down through the Centipede Demon Room and so on and so forth. Didn't really mean to drop onto there, but that's alright. Oh. Oh. Balls. So what you just saw was a perfect example of why you do not rush through Dark Souls. You can see we've made it back to the entrance to Lost Izalith, but our friend Solaire is gone. And we're going to go have a little search for him. Now, typically you'd think, well, he just moved on to another bonfire like he typically does, like, you know, some of the other characters do throughout the game, which you'll see more of later on. I believe. But, Solaire, the thing is, in these later game areas, Demon Ruins, Lost Izalith, the two areas we have yet to go to, and the New Londo Ruins area, if a character goes there, that's pretty much where their storyline's going to end, because you can... Jesus, every time. Just get over here. There we are. But these last few areas can be tackled in whatever order you kind of desire to tackle them in. And because of that, if you encounter a character in one of these areas, you're probably getting close to the end of that character's particular storyline. And so we know that we are close to the end of Solaire's storyline based on that kind of logic. But seeing as we didn't see him down here, since he wasn't there waiting to help us fight the Bed of Chaos or anything like that, seeing as we haven't seen him since that bonfire, we should probably stick around and see if we can't find him somewhere down here. And he is here. So we are just making our way... Oh boy. Okay, good, that didn't kill me. We're just making our way back towards the bed of chaos. So, sorry if you don't feel like watching all of this running again, but I've already cut out a pretty substantial amount of the run, but I wanted a little time to talk about what was going on down here and why we're coming back to look for him before we actually get there. So we're just going to make our run back towards the bed of chaos, and this shouldn't take long at all to get there. Not in the grand scheme of things, since we can run through almost the entire area without actually fighting any enemies. And say, just dodging all of these dragon statues again. You can see these guys are fairly easy to just run past. There's not a whole lot of dodging involved. If you just keep running straight, they'll tend to miss their little fire attack. And in this Chaos Eater, I always go to the left-hand side and just around him and up the stairs. Now, instead of heading up, like we did last time, we're going to head down. And down here, we're going to find some more of these dragon guys. And I am actually going to stop and kill these guys, because I don't want them following us around. Oh, there's two of them there. Holy crap. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Too many swings. It's a waste of stamina. Okay, we've got another one coming our direction. He just gets over here and we'll slice him down. There comes another one. And there's another one around the corner there. I can just barely see him. And slice. There's the next one. So as soon as he starts getting close enough, just one-shot him with that overhanded maneuver. And now we're going to head up onto this bridge. And you will notice, you can't quite see him yet, there is actually a Titanite demon on this bridge. Now this is the only Titanite demon that respawns. All the rest of them, when you kill them, they're dead, that's it. This guy will come back every time. So, if you need to farm if you need to farm Demon Titanite for a weapon, typically one of the weapons that's made out of a soul, this is the guy you come to. You just come down here and kill him over and over. We're just going to run past him for now because I don't need the Demon Titanite. We'll run into this room and, hey, Crystal Lizard. Come back here, you little bugger. Huh. There he is. Hello, old friend.
My very own son. I am the son. I've done it. I have. Yes, I did. I did. Oh. Oh. Oh.
So if you notice, Solaire actually has something on his head, and that is basically controlling him. It's driven him mad. He thinks that it is the sun. He thinks that he is now the sun in and of himself. And unfortunately, that means that the only way to deal with this is to actually kill one of our oldest compatriots. Oh, jeez. Get out of here. Just trying to keep my health up while we fight Solaire. I really don't like doing this to you, Solaire. But it has to be done.
so dark.
As you see, we get a couple humanity off of him, as well as his sword, his shield, his talisman, and his armor. And now, we're going to kill the thing that actually did this to him. So if you remember earlier, we were on the one side of the one door, and we saw some of these little bugs. You may have noticed one of these has red eyes. And that one has the sunlight maggot, which is what was on Solaire's head. Now, the sunlight maggot acts as a source of light, which we will need for an area later. That's why I tend to come down to Demon Ruins first. Part of the reason, anyway. Also, you see, we'll open this door, and you should recognize where we're at. It's the door I was on the other side of earlier that I tried to open that wouldn't. But now we have the sunlight maggot, which will act as a source of sunlight. It won't have the same effect on us as it did on Solaire, so it won't drive us completely crazy. Which is fortunate. But we have lost one of our... we have lost our oldest compatriot. So now, the only thing left to do is to finish off the bugs. Homeward bone out of here. And we are going to warp back to Firelink Shrine, and I believe we will end the episode there. And in our next episode... let's just go ahead and do the warping. In our next episode, we are going to make use of the sunlight maggot that, unfortunately, Solaire sacrificed his life so that we could get our hands on. Now, you can actually get your hands on the sunlight maggot without having to kill Solaire. You can save his life. But it requires you to give 30 humanity to the Fair Lady, the leader of the Chaos Servant Covenant. And that is a pretty tall order for your first playthrough. Also, I don't feel that it's necessarily worth it to do so, because you don't really get much else out of it. But it's something that I would like to do to save Solaire. Unfortunately, not something we were going to do this time through the game. So, I do believe that will do it for this episode, and on the next episode, we are going to make our way towards one of the other two lords. If you remember, we still have Seath the Scaleless and Gravelord Nito to go after. And one of them is actually rather close by. But for now, I have been your host, Jeffrey Lazarus, and thank you for watching.